Welcome to our magical journal. And this week, our family topic was fine arts. And this week we started on CC, Classical Conversations, the artist series. So our artist is what, Addison? Who's our artist?
Grandma Moses.
Grandma Moses. We really like Grandma Moses. We've studied her before. What is our quote before we begin, Addison? What did Grandma Moses say?
Life is what
we
make it. Always has been, always will be.
So life is what we make it. Always has been, always will be, by Grandma Moses. And that's a good quote. You have to make life what it is to you, and if you don't, then it's going to be whatever it is, and it always will be. So you kind of have to make life a good thing, right? Live life to the fullest. So first, I'm going to talk about Grandma Moses's life. I have a couple of facts. We did a really, really cool video on YouTube where they kind of told about her life in story form. And the lady did a really good job telling the story. So, her real name is Anna Mary Robertson Moses. And she was born in 1860. She died in 1961. That puts her at 101 whenever she died. So she had a really long life. She began painting at 78 years old. She actually did do her first painting in the house whenever she ran out of wallpaper and only had a little bit more space to cover. She painted a scene, and that was actually her first painting, but it didn't really develop then. It was just kind of doing housework. She was trying to make it look, good. But her husband came back and said, you should do more of those paintings. And she said, I don't have time. I've got work to do, and raising my 5 children. She had 5 children. She is from the state of New York. And then another fact that I found is after she started painting, an art collector discovered her paintings in a window of a drugstore and bought them all. And 1 year later, they started showing them in art museums. She actually taught herself how to paint, did really good art, folk art. And she loved to draw at a young age. Her father, encouraged her to draw. She loved to be outdoors, and she would go outdoors and she would collect certain berries of certain color and use it to create a picture.
Paint.
Yeah, paint. How she became an artist.
She used to sew, and
when did she start painting?
She started painting at 78.
78 years old. So you're never too old to start painting, right?
Mhm. And at first she started she did sewing and
embroidery.
And then what was the pain called in her hand?
Arthritis.
She had arthritis.
She developed arthritis.
That means a little something that hurts your hands, and she couldn't sew anymore. So she had to paint.
Well, she didn't have to paint. Who suggested that she needed to try painting? Her sister did. Encouraged her to paint. So, did she try it?
Yeah, she painted, and her paintings, they were really used to for people. They can look back at the paintings and see how people used to live back in that time. And
so she did a lot of paintings that you could look back and go, okay, these are how people used to live. What kind of art was this called? Do you remember what kind of art it was? Naive art. What does naive art mean? What did she lack? What did she not have?
she didn't have a teacher.
She did not have education in art, did she?
She didn't have a teacher to teach her how to do art
So who taught her?
herself.
She's taught herself, and she did a really good job, right? She was already pretty talented, right? She just didn't discover this talent until she was 78, right? Piece while Addison's finding her spot. My favorite art piece I'll put up on the screen here. Me and Addison like it. She liked it because why? Why did you like that art piece that we picked? Who was in it?
Santa Claus.
Santa Claus. I like that art piece because the art just, all of her art is just so homey and warm, and we live in a rural community, and we totally get that the holidays especially are very important to celebrate and cherish your family and just be together. And so we're coming up on the holidays. It's November, and you know, I love her art. It's just great. What's your favorite art piece?
My favorite art piece, we'll have it up on the screen, and it is another Christmas one. It's got the fireplace, and it's got
the stockings.
And
it's called The Night Before Christmas.
Yeah.
So.
And it's got a lot of, I think it has children in the picture. And cat.
And a cat.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it's cute. Got a little gray cat.
Whenever you look at the picture, how do you feel whenever you look at the picture?
I feel like I could just jump into the picture, and I can just
sit by the fire,
have a good Christmas year. And I really like her art because it inspires me to do more art, and it inspires a lot of other people
to just teach yourself. Do you need education to do art?
I don't.
No, all you need is tools. Pencil, paintbrush, crayons, paper.
My art
you do a lot of naive art.
I have my art page, and if you want to go check it out, it is it's got a lot of art in it, and it's whenever I was little and whenever
we'll put it up on the page. She's got an Instagram page of all of her art that we've posted, and I believe it's Ashlyn Sky Art on Instagram.
Joyful Times plus Memories.
So you did that. You did Joyful Times plus Memories. Now, what did she do a lot of?
Holiday paintings.
She did a lot of holiday.
Memories
yes.
Of good things.
Why did she do that? Why did she do a lot?
Because holidays were important
to clients.
And
rural communities.
And memories.
Fond memories.
That means that holidays are a good kind of thing.
So that's kind of neat. That was a neat little study, huh? What did you learn this week? Tell us in the comments.
Bye. Happy learning.